All right, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for being here. Throw me some love. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to continue to go in on this chick because it's time to keep the foot on the throttle when it comes to weeding this garbage out of society, especially in social media. Listen, if you want to put yourselves out there on social media, that's fine. But if you want to put yourselves out there as a degenerate, and you want to try to influence people to follow you, listen, we're going to call you out, and you've exposed yourself to every, we're going to judge you. We're going to talk bad about you. We're going to look at every line. We're going to read every innuendo, and we're going to talk about it. So with that being said, this is the same chick. This is the third video I've made about this. You know, I made a video a while back when she first came to Thailand. She's sitting on the beach talking, crap about, guys who come here to Thailand. And the video I just made the other day, she doubled down on stupid. So I guess if she wants to continue to double down, but like if you look at the last video she made, which I put a link in the description from the last video, you should go watch it. As a man who lives here in Thailand, who's getting married in a month, it's pretty interesting. So the comments on her video were pretty overwhelmingly, but she continued to put out another video, and this video is from 2 days ago. This is called Gold Digger Findom Dominatrix. I hope I don't get in trouble with this. Takes your money. This is the same chick's video. Guys, you can't make this up. This is why I'm going in on this. This is why you got to watch who you listen to. And ladies, good ladies, listen to me. You have to watch who you're being influenced by. You have to be very careful who you are allowing to influence you. Because this chick is the absolute, she is the pinnacle of what to not listen to, what to run from. This chick is for real. She has 50,000 subs, and I'm not jealous, I'm not hating. Listen, I know people that have millions, and that's fine, listen. But 50,000 people are being misled by this chick. So with that being said, this is the video she just put out 2 days ago. And this has really not much to do with what I've talked about before, but this will give you an idea of who she is. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into it, dude. Let's go.
Somebody has grown up. I never thought your father would leave everything with you after he died. After all, I was the one taking care of him this whole time. Being with him until his last breath. And you're the one getting all the inheritance. It's really sad, So, I was thinking, after all, we are a family now, aren't we? What about you would just, give me a little bit of a cash to get by in one house so I have a place to stay. You don't want to see me struggling, do you? I was your...
Pause. Guys, this is what you're falling for. This is the stuff you're falling for. But you have to ask yourself one real, obvious question that no one's asking. Who the hell is shooting this video? Who the hell is editing this video? Now, I'm not saying she didn't buy a tripod and shoot this video herself. Probably. That's possible. But still, this is the same chick that's been giving you advice on the last two videos I've run and, covered. And not just me, other people, Taylor the Fiend, Legion of Men, dude, everyone's jumping on this chick. And give it a month or so. This chick is, it's not about trying to bring someone down. My point is trying to expose the BS. This is the type of chick that was sitting there making videos, trying to act traditional with, pigtails and stuff and twirling her hair. All these guys are betas and virgins and all this stuff, like making fun of dudes here in Thailand or the Philippines or Southeast Asia. This is the type of chick. This is the same chick. In this video she just uploaded 2 days ago, since the last video I did. So this is current. This is what it is. This is not me digging into her past. This took 3 seconds of Google search to find. Link in the description, guys. This is the type of chick you are seriously entertaining, and you have no idea. And ladies, for all of you listening to chicks like this, like, I'm not saying that if you, like, by you watching this particular video that you're listening to this. Of course you're not going to listen to this. No one is. But if you watch the other videos, maybe you will. You'll be like, man, she looks like a nice little blonde-haired chick sitting on the beach. She's got her hair done and all this stuff. And yeah, I mean, she's talking trash and I'm going in on her. But I didn't go hard enough on her because she's still continuing to put up this type of content. So with that being said, let's try to stomach this as much as we can. Let's get back to it. Let's go.
Stepmom for a while. And I made sure that your father had the best life that he could possibly have. So what do you think?
Pause. You guys are cucks. You guys are cucks, and she is appealing to cucks. She's appealing to cucks. And my guess is the overwhelming majority of men that simp for her, that talk, send positive comments, send Venmo or Cash App, or send this chick money, these are absolute cuck simps. Like, there is no way you can convince me otherwise. Like, only a cuck would fall for this crap. Like, only a cuck wants to be talked to this way. Listen, I like role-playing with my chick. I ain't gonna lie, I love role-playing with chicks. But, man, it's gonna be the other way around. You ain't gonna be talking to me like this, and you ain't gonna be bringing bulls in the room and all this shit. It's not gonna be the other way around. This is the thing. This is the type of chick who's only been exposed to cucks and simps. That's the chicks this is the type of chick you're taking advice from. Not you, but people are taking advice from. People are seeing her videos about Thailand or men who come here, calling betas, simps, and virgins. Men who come here looking for a family or whatever. This is the type of chick you're talking about. And like I said, this video she's made since the last video I just reviewed. I just want to give you an idea of what it is. And I would say that after this, this is probably my last video I'm going to do about this chick, because I don't think I've ever went so hard or been so convicted on like how the hell you can come out and double down on stupid and sleep at night. Honestly. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's try to get through this. Let's go.
A paper here that says that you're going to write, let's say, 500,000 for my name. And what about that?
Pause. And there are dudes stupid enough to do this. There are dudes stupid enough to really give her 500 bands. Somebody's dumb enough to do this to her. That's why she's doing this. That's why she's doing this. Because somebody's stupid enough to send her this money. Some dude is stupid enough to fall for her, crisscrossing her legs, sitting on the bed. Some dude's stupid enough that wants to be felt like he's less than her dad, or his dad, his own dad. like this professional cuck situation stuff, man. I can't believe what the hell the world is coming to. Like, what the hell is the world coming to? Let's go back to it.
House by the lake. Yeah, that one. So I will just need you to sign it right here, and we can continue each our own lives, you know? What do you think? Excuse me? How dare you call me a gold digger? How dare you? I was there with your father his whole life. You're just a lucky little brat. You did nothing to make that money. He's the one who earned all of that money with his hard work. I was looking at him while he was working. I was watching him. I was by his side.
Pause.
While he was working.
What else was you doing by his side? You know? You know what I'm saying? This is the thing, like, I know this is a role play thing, but these are dudes that are, like, that have this fetish about being cucked out. They just do it. I know there's this group of dudes, and listen, guys, to each his own. But don't be sending her money. Come on, man. You're fucking up so much. You don't even realize what you're fucking up. You've created this. This is what is being created by dudes cucking for chicks like this. Honestly. Like, they're paying women to shame them. They're paying women to tell them they're subpar and substandard, that they don't deserve to be treated like less than dirt. This is, like, unreal to me. Like, what the hell are we living in today's times? Like, I can't even believe it. Let's go.
His ass off to afford everything this for you.
For you.
And for his family, including me, of course.
Of course. Of
You
course.
know, I think if he was still alive, he would, of course, given me at least a little bit, at least something. If not half, you know? He just forgot to make the paper. I'm sure if he was here, he would approve. He would approve of you giving me, you know, at least a little bit. Like, what?
Pause. Listen, B, if I was 90 years old, listen, I would throw you a couple bones to, you know, polish the old knob too before I, you know, head up to meet my maker as well. I won't lie. But listen, to all the other gentlemen listening to this who are not, you know, 90 years old, come on, bro. There is obviously a market for this. So this is my point. And I'm talking about guys, men. There's obviously a market for this, and this is what's revolting to me. This is what created this monster. So this is what I'm talking about today. Let's go back to it.
Asking for is 500,000. You have gotten 10 million from him. It's nothing for you. What do you even want to use it for? Like, you're alone. Nobody even wants you. You don't have a girlfriend. Nothing. Do you want to live alone in all these 5 houses? What are you going to do with the 10 million? Spend on video games?
Pause. What's sad to me is, like, even if you are, like, a guy, I wouldn't say an incel, and I'm not making fun of anyone who, you know, whether you're older, you know, you're widowed, your wife died. I know there's so many scenarios. But does any man actually believe this? Like, does any man actually buy this? Obviously, enough men buy this to support her, to buy those clothes for her, to send her on trips, to send her around the world. This is the sad reality of what we live in today. And this is like the second part of, like, what I've been talking about and why it's game over in the West. Like, men have created this too. Like, honestly, I can go all in on these chicks. And I will go all in on these chicks because this is not all chicks. But this is a chick that bought into the Kool-Aid. And men, oh my God, the amount of weak simp losers out here buying into this shit. Like, the fact that she has comments on her stuff, like, honestly, it's unbelievable. they're like, oh my God, queen, this and that. I'll suck, I'll suck your farts, or drink your bath water. These dudes like sending her money to buy her used knickers. It's disgusting as hell, man. The amount of simps have fueled this problem too. But with that said, are we going to fight a battle on like two fronts, like losing? You're not fighting a battle against women trying to change women. You're trying to become a better man, but you're also fighting against men who are fighting to drag men down to a loser level, who are dragging women to a loser level. And men are seeing this, and a lot of men are just like, a huge percentage of men are just out completely. They're either checked out, they're not dating, they're smashing past, Tinder, hit and quit kind of stuff, little, one night thing, I'll never talk to you again. Or they're getting on the next plane, to Colombia or some stuff. And it's funny, like these chicks will demean these dudes, and some of these dudes are good-looking dudes. They're successful men. They're not all, but honestly, to demean these dudes is disgusting. But let me flip this around and say that it's not only men that are leaving the West. There are many women leaving the West as well. Many women are leaving the West, not because like they can't find dudes. It's not that. Women are leaving the West for the same reason, like number one, for financial reasons and like a freedom, like a quality of life. That's the main reason that I think men and women, for the most part, leave the United States or, the West. They want a better quality of life. They want to get more for their money. They want financial freedom. They want to open up their laptop and sit on the beach and do their work, make their money and all that stuff, and they're happy. They meet people and they do their things. It's what it is. But women are doing this too. So this is kind of my thing. Guys, do you see this here in Thailand? Do I see this here? No. But does this exist? But it's probably such a small percentage. Like, listen, if you're going to do a dating app thing, I think it's a foolish idea. Unless you've been here for a long time. If you speak some Thai, like you won't understand this. This is just my advice. Don't do dating apps, dude. You're not ready for it. Like, it's a straight up bunny ranch online, digital bunny ranch online. And I know some of you guys like that. More as long as you understand that, hey, consensual things, that's up to you guys. But for me, like for guys that are out here like wanting to do their thing, want to work, and maybe make some friends and relationships along the way, you're not gonna typically go this route and find this like type of success. Like honestly, the online scene it's a nightmare everywhere in the world, but you ain't gonna find chicks like this for the most part. Like if you find a chick that's way online, especially in Thailand, because it's kind of shamed on. Like we have Facebook and we have Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that here. We have YouTube, like we all do. Like we have Facebook Reels. Like people share everything, but it's very different. You will see the dynamic is completely different. Like people don't shame themselves the way they do in America, shamelessly. Like these women will shamelessly post videos like this one right here I'm talking about. Dudes that want to be openly cucked and feel zero remorse while shaming dudes who don't want to be cucked and feeling zero remorse. These are soulless chicks, bro. And this is the thing, like you have a choice to make. You don't have to make it today. But times are changing, and you have to realize, I don't care who you are, if you're white, black, brown, purple, green, every one of us came from somewhere else. As a white dude from America, I'm not from America. Yeah, I was born in America, but my ancestors came from England. If you're black, your ancestors came from somewhere else. You know, unless you're Native American, you're from. But anyone else, like Asian or Hispanic, you know what I'm talking about. You came from somewhere else. Your parents migrated for greener pastures when America was the greener pasture. But I'm telling you, it's not the greener pasture anymore. So, with that being said, why are you afraid to migrate to greener pastures? Why are you afraid to do this? Like, think about the boldness it took back then. They didn't have cell phones saying, "Hey, bro, I'm sitting here on the pier. You know, look at, you know, Liberty. Look at, you know, Statue of Liberty right behind me with all the lights on." You know, you didn't have all that stuff. You know, cash payments, digital payments on your phone. You didn't have social media. You didn't have any of that shit. Like when you got on a boat, no one heard from you or knew, unless you sent a wire. What do they call it? Wire transfer, and like not a Western Union, but you know, they didn't have ways to communicate, but they still took the chance. But they did it. These are the true heroes, in my opinion. And I think that tomorrow's heroes are going to be defined by the people who actually go and be where they can succeed. And if that is America for you, so be it. Not saying that if you stay in America, something's wrong with you. Listen, some people can sit here and capitalize on this. Now, I'm not sitting here, like, honestly, I see where it's going. I mean, it's being narrowed down to where it ain't nothing but degeneracy that's being celebrated, stupid idiocracy, you know, vote for, you know, one issue type stuff. I see that everything is just being flipped inside out. Good as bad, you know, the school, boom, all that stuff that's been happening. I can't even believe it. Like, people here can't believe it. You know, it doesn't happen often in Thailand. It happens, but it's not often. America has a serious mental disease. Serious. And you need to understand this. Listen, if you can handle it, you can stand up to the pressure. That is completely up to you. But good luck. Like, honestly, what good is the world if you gain it, but you lose your soul? Think about that, man, for real. There is nothing worth your soul. There's no amount of money. There's no amount of women. You can be Dan Balzarian with all them fake Instagram stuff, which we all know, like, I'm not gonna get in the weeds with that. That dude was paying chicks and renting condos, you know, all these social media celebrities and stuff that come and go and they fall like just as fast as they rise up. Look at the society we live in and ask yourself, like, honestly, is this what you are? Is this what you want? And I guarantee you, most people would not want this. Good people, I'm talking about. Bad people don't care. They will exploit social media to take advantage of others, to take advantage of weak, and to sell their own souls for a small, like, walk in the spotlight. And it doesn't last long. It never does. Every person that comes, they go. S Red, come and go. Cardi B, come and go. A.T. and his brother, T.T. I don't want to say the names. Come and go. F and F. All these people that come up, they come and go. They Ice Spice. All these stars, they rise up and they fall faster than they came up. So their spotlight is for just a second, and it's over. So use social media to, benefit you if you can, but don't promote yourself completely and expect social media to be the fire behind you, because it's typically not a good way to go. It's almost selling your soul. And this is what it is. So with that said, guys, let me know what you think about this. I love y'all. Let me know for real, because this chick, she's just a small example. This is how delusional and how lost these chicks are. These social media chicks. They are so drunk and lost in the sauce. There's no saving them. There's no talking to them. There's no logical like discussion you can have. It's over. With that said, I love y'all. Let me know what you think, and I'm out.